Hey everybody, Marcus Crawford here with the Idaho Quadcopter channel. Hey, today I'm going to do a product review. I don't do very many product reviews, but this one caught my eye. The folks at Endurax sent me this drone backpack. So as many of you know, I often go fly my drones out at the Snake River Canyon, and it's about probably a half a mile walk, or maybe a little bit less, from where I park my car to where I typically fly the drones and take video. Well, often I want to take multiple drones with me and camera equipment, etc. And sometimes that necessitates that either I make multiple trips back and forth, or that I have somebody else with me that can help carry gear. Often that's my wife, Sarah. But in any case, so this Endurax drone and camera backpack gives me the opportunity to carry all that gear at once and not have to make multiple trips. It'll carry camera gear, multiple drones, as well as a tripod and whatever other gear that I have necessary. So let me take this thing, and first we'll open it up and we'll show you what's inside the backpack and how it's set up, and then I'll load it up with a bunch of gear, and we'll take a look at how it is set up when you want to carry multiple drones with you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the three Mavics in there: the Mavic 2 Zoom, the Mavic Air 2, and the Mavic Mini, plus their controllers, plus my camera gear, plus a tripod, and we'll see how it all fits in there. But first, let's just take a look at the backpack itself and show you how it came to me, and show you the various compartments and dividers, etc. Okay, let's take a look at this, and let's see what's inside this bag here. So this is the main compartment. Let's start with that. That is basically what they would call the drone compartment. So a lot of stuff here. Folds out. Attached to the door here are a couple of things. This item right here is just kind of a little storage bag that is velcroed on there, that you can put cords and so forth in, OTG cables. This thing has got these clips on it. That's where you could put some props and stuff and store some spare props on there. And then this guy is a pretty handy feature because it's velcroed in there, and it will keep everything in place inside the bag. Now you can see all these compartments in here, and they're configurable. All this stuff is all velcroed, so you can move it around however you want, which is going to allow you to fit drones of various sizes in there. Now I think you could remove all of this if you had a big drone like a Phantom or a traditionally sized drone. I don't have one, so I can't try it, but I believe you could fit one in there. But what we're going to do is I'm going to see if I can configure this to fit, like I said, the three Mavics in there: the Mavic 2 Zoom, the Mavic Air 2, and the Mavic Mini, plus their controllers, batteries, and all the gear that you're going to need, which I think that could easily be done. It also has a waterproof cover, so that if you're out someplace and out camping or something like that, you would want that. Little shelf up here. You literally could pull all of this stuff out. It's configurable in a number of different ways. So we're going to give that a shot and see if we can get all the drones in that compartment, and I am quite sure that we can. So let's zip this back up. And then on the side here, this is where you could carry your tripod. So the legs of the tripod fit down in here. This straps around the tripod sticks up. So that's a handy feature right there. Plus then there's another storage compartment. Storage compartments all over. Any number of things you could fit in this side pocket batteries, etc. So I like these backpacks that have the strap that goes around your waist to keep the pack from flopping around. And then also you can, it's got this clip that holds the straps together. So if you've carried a backpack and those straps start to come apart, this holds them together, pretty handy. It's got the single pull adjustments that I like, where you can just pull on that to tighten it up, and then to loosen it, you just flip up there and you can get it to work any size you want. Similar on this side as to the other side. I guess you could literally carry 2 tripods. You know, this compartment, yeah. So I just noticed that, quite frankly. But it looks like you could carry a tablet or even a notebook computer back there. But the part that I think is pretty cool also, you know, we all carry a bunch of camera gear when we're filming videos, etc. So you got this compartment at the top, and by the way, this is hard shell right here, and same thing on the top. So if you dropped it or you're leaning up against something, that would it would keep it from intruding on whatever you have inside there. And you can also set it down like this too. It's got legs on there and it sits down and holds quite firmly. But I digress. This top pocket here. So in there, plenty of camera room for the kind of cameras I carry. So I'm going to see if we can get the Canon M50 and a couple of my GoPros, batteries, etc., all in there, and I'm quite sure we can. So let me load this thing up, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so we've got the Endurax drone backpack loaded up here. I was able to get all 3 Mavics in there, plus the tripod, plus camera gear, my Canon M50, and a couple of GoPros and associated equipment on top. So let's open it up and take a look and see how it all fits. It was very cool that it was reconfigurable. I could configure it how I needed to get everything to fit in there. The other thing I wanted to note is these nice zipper pulls. These are so handy, so easy to get a hold of, as opposed to just the little zipper tabs that can slip out between your fingers, etc. So okay, here it is all opened up, and on the bottom here, in this little packet, I put some spare cables, as you can see there. So I have whatever OTG cables I need handy right there. I didn't put any props in here, but you can put props in this bottom piece right here. They would fit in there very snugly. And then I like this piece right here that kind of holds everything together. So, and it's Velcroed, so let's pull that off. And you can see how I've got everything set up here. So I've got the Mavic Mini down here at the bottom, the Mini controller, and then I have the Mavic Air 2 in the middle here, and the Mavic Air 2 controller right here on the bottom. And then here is the controller for the Mavic 2 Zoom, and of course the big boy, the Mavic 2 Zoom itself right there. And then along the top, batteries, spare battery for the Mavic 2, batteries for the Mavic Mini, and an extra battery for the Mavic Air 2. So all that fit in there quite nicely, and you can see it's all snug in here. And I really like this piece right here because it keeps it all together. You know, you just hold that in and it will keep everything all snugged up. Okay, so then as you can see, the tripod right here, legs go in this little bottom kind of netting compartment here, and then you just pull the strap over, held solidly in there. And then the top compartment is where we're going to keep our camera gear. Let's get this tripod out of the way. And I'm trying to think of the best way to show you this. That's probably sideways like that. So there again, you got these really nice zipper pulls. They're just so handy. Of course, everything is falling apart. Normally you would have this upright, but I've got a lot of my gear, my dead cat mic, various GoPro gear. Got a couple of GoPros here on this side, the Hero 8 and the Hero 7, and then right here I've got the Canon M50, and there's room for more in there. I could have got plenty more stuff in there, cables, batteries, etc. I do have extra batteries in there as well. So that's a handy feature, and I do like the fact that this top is hard, so it's going to protect that stuff from getting smashed. And those zipper pulls, again, they're so easy. So I guess that's about it. This is the Endurax drone backpack. I'm going to use the heck out of it when I go on missions out there to the Snake River Canyon and other places that I like to fly my drones at. So I will put a link to the Endurax website in the description, and a link to Amazon where you can buy this as well. And gosh, I guess this is about it. This is Marcus Crawford with the Idaho Quadcopter channel out. And I know this is a little different, but if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel. Most of all, I appreciate you taking the time to look at this video, and we'll see you on the next one.